go back and fetch, Sankofa, to ensure that we do not repeat the mistakes of the past. I had a different thought to share with you today, and it had to do with putting people in their heart's roles in an international school. However, our discussions this week have led me to a different pearl. Hopefully, it will be received as one of wisdom. In Ghana, the Ashanti, my heritage group, have a framework for teaching for dispositional understanding called Edinkra. Edinkra is a collection of symbols which are printed on cloth and carved into pieces of art all across the Ashanti Kingdom. Each symbol relates to a different proverb or dispositional message, if you will. I've been thinking a lot about one particular message as it relates to international school curricula and diversity, equity, inclusion, and justice studies within these. Sankofa, the Adinkra principle I will discuss, essentially has to do with reflection. It means to go back and fetch. The subtext implied in that is that in order to move forward, you have to learn from the lessons of your past. It is only through reflection on the colonial practices of international schools in the past and even our present, from cultural appropriation to devaluing local knowledge, preferential hiring, and imposition of Western values, that we can properly move forward to a future grounded in intercultural understanding and respect. Not too long ago, a teacher shared with me that on her first day of teaching in an international school, only 8 years ago, she was tasked with renaming each of her first grade students. Renaming each of her first grade students, providing them with a suitable Western name in order for them to continue their education. As a member of a platform for international teachers of color, I was disappointed but not really surprised to find out that the reason why I may never be hired to teach or lead in some international schools is because job search platforms are explicitly requesting white males of British, American, and Australian heritage. Most recently, a dear colleague and I discussed the point that with our countless Muslim international school students, we have yet to take collective action to adjust our examination cycles to ensure that students are not burdened with exams during Ramadan. These are only a few of the many examples of separate and unequal practices within and among international school systems of the past and our present. All of us are here daring to engage in courageous discussions about leading the work for diversity, equity, inclusion, and justice. But in order to get this right, we have to challenge our own practices and look at ourselves in the mirror. We need to reflect upon our past, even the near past of the last academic year. Go back and fetch, Sankofa, to ensure that we do not repeat the mistakes of the past. Through Sankofa, we can have space and opportunity to discover through the lessons of the past, the knowledge, understandings, skills, and dispositions needed to actually create the better, more peaceful world we are all working so hard to achieve.